Patty Melts and Monte Carlos and El Dorado. So I'm waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard print, Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm in the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might take you, but you must have been mistaken with them statements that you make.
Hello?
Yellow 7-9 civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so it can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm showing you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah's. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door. On the planet, the sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a and won't you compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a won't you compatible, created in the attic.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Bassline drop I tell you who bassline.
Badder than, bad from me bad. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want see this cross, make me have it on me hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run.
Yo. My guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me a fair hawk. Which one when we a dead a it. Them like it. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face in a hand when I have time for waste.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than, badder than, badder than.
Badder than, badder than, badder than.
I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door's slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I ain't fine now. I was being real, not like he did, where you find now? Put him on a leash and make him think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about network when I got it all in my bill. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mess. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, there's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in Yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, there's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by...
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. 2 Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Tatum can't hit. And here are the Nuggets. Outside Murray. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Gordon on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Drills it from deep.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
White with it. Back to Holiday. Now Brown. He's guarded by Porter. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum from long range. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Denver. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Back to Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
And here's Brown for three. Gets the three to fall.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Jokic missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustment.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Ryan?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Outside Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boston on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Hauser. Back to White. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Over Gordon. Hauser can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail.
Streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I could feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim. You see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would have left me out. Got it on my own. I would never ask you to help energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help?
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right?
We've got the Lakers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Now Doncic. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Jumps up, and Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Young. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. Deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Nails it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
6 to shoot. And here's Connect outside. Pass to Reeves. Second chance effort. Kicks it to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Here's Rizachet. Okongwu with it. Over Hayes. Okongwu, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And again, the Lakers, no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Young. Up and over Doncic. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Young can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 5. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Here's Doncic, and the layup falls. Doncic has got 8 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And stolen by Reeves. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. That one off the back iron and out. Hawks trail by 4. Young on the attack. Up and over Doncic. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Connect. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Okongwu. The shot by Reeves, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Niang. Some solid defense from Hayes. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yo, what's good, gaming guy?
Hawks trail by 4. Here's Rizachet. No points so far. Here's Capella. No good. Some solid defense from Hayes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
And the guy was good.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Hayes misses. Hawks trail by 7. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Pass to Krejci. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Here's Luka. Rebound Atlanta.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside man. To the inside. Niang. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Just 5 to shoot. Man, misses. The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, BA. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Young. Pass to Krejci. 4-3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Connect. Connect got his first bucket in this one.
A soft floater from Connect. He has the size to just loft it up right over people.
Young misses.
Oh.
The Lakers lead by 8. Now Young with a steal. On the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Back to Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. .116 left to play in the first half. Here's Krejci. 5 points in the game. Now here's LeVert. He's covered by Reeves. Clock at 4. There's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Right side Reeves. To the middle.
You're not supposed to be on it.
On the wing, Reeves. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks down the long J. LeVert got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hits a three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 10.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out Who can make the deepest threes? Right now it's a shootout.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 10-point game. Young looking around. Up and over Doncic. Goes back up. Tipped. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Yeah, I know.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. Here's the 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Gay. And they recover it. Here's Okongwu. Goes up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Los Angeles leading by 10. Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
The shot by Reeves, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw, no good for Young. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. In the paint, Luka!
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Young. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Daniels. Fires for 3. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Doncic. 22 points for him. A strong finish by Doncic.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. Pass to Daniels. No good from outside.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
From outside the arc, it's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. From deep, Reeves. Not going to go that time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Daniels. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Daniels has got 5 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Doncic. And it's Luka.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Hayes misses. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Daniels misses. Pass to connect. The three. Gay with a rebound. Here's Daniels. Got it up. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles leading by 11. He takes it in. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Krejci. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Connect. He's guarded by man. Clock at 6. Inside. Hayes.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
3 seconds left. Good on the shot.
Yeah.
Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Baseline try. Doncic, no good. Hawks trail by 8. Pass to LeVert. Niang outside. Here's man. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14. Capella with a rebound. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Atlanta making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Young. Misses off the left iron.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The Hawks trailing. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Young. And a jumper from the wing offline. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Now Hayes. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
From deep, Reeves connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Daniels misses.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Hawks trail by 11. The three from Rizashay. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here's Connect outside. Tries again. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
Daniels, that one's true.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. Got it.
And this is a game they can build off of. They
play
kept their
real ball.
focus
He
all
attacked the
game
paint
long,
the
and it
whole
will
game.
get marked as a win for the Lakers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Hits both from the stripe. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And Atlanta with possession here. A 12-point game. Here's Gay. Off target at the rim.
Bro, they just made him miss
About
the
7 seconds separating the shot and game
real
clocks.
life, he not missing.
Doncic on the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And a Kongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
I just left. Your wife at the back. Leave me all alone, throwing a party. I'm gonna have commitment in this world of sin. Try my best to love you in this world we in. Take another look at every foreign I'm in. End up with the that I started with. I must been when I recorded this. Had in my hand while I was typing it. I know I'm arrogant, but don't be trifling. I iced at you once and you got iced again. These guitars sound like Parliament. I just blow the chick, baby, pardon me. All black trim, dark burgundy. Keep it real with me, no perjury. Put them bags on her arm like waysand. Sex Fifth Avenue, she ran through 80 bands. Got your passport ready with some aliens. Got my transport up, I'm on radiance. Got my transport up with Mercedes-Benz.
I can't never give up on what we had. Abracadabra made my side better. I'ma stay down with you, but don't give me a headache. Lifestyle's radical, please excuse me. California housing, getting better with my visions. Audemars Richard Bill came in a FedEx. Like a grudge that I ain't never again.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And it's the Kings to start out. Sabonis with the ball. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Pass to Neesmith. Wing shot on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Double team Sabonis. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis. Kick out to Levine. 1 for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Outside DeRozan. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Monk's got 5 now.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Levine. In the corner, it's Monk. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trailed by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break.
Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now, Neesmith, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Neesmith can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 3. Murray left side. The rebound by Turner. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lead.
How he missed that? Come on.
Here's DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Right side, Sabonis. Inside. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 3. To the left wing. Toppin, no one around him. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Murray. DeRozan inside. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. No good that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Sacramento leading by 3.
The Kings, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by...
Why is he steady pausing the game?
Lyles. Here's Valanciunas.
Why did he do that?
And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got his first basket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Pass to Lyles. Kicks it out to Ellis. Puts it up from 17. And that one is good.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Down low. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The Pacers making a change here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now. And
we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. No good from Valanciunas. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. And Ellis with the block. Now Fultz. He has yet to score. Back to Valanciunas. Over Halliburton. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Indiana. Outside Mathurin. A 3-ball. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ellis outside. To the inside. There's Lyles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Tries again, and the layup is good. Lyles got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Out to DeRozan. Monk outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Clock at 6. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Nembhard with it. Now defended by Levine. Nembhard's shot is good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Kings. To the middle. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
The Kings have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he sinks the second. Poke loose. Launches it.
I should have took that in.
On offense, here are the Kings. They trail by 1.
I should have took that in.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
Here's McConnell. And Levine with the block. On the wing, Monk. Outside, Sabonis. Off target from 3-point range. McConnell scanning the floor. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton.
And how about the commitment
Get out of
there
here.
from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself
I
to the
dislike
line.
that.
Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Ah.
Just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Pass to Murray. Over Siakam. Here's Levine. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Indiana. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Now here's Levine. Outside DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Pass to Nembhard. Second chance shot. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
For 3, Murray. The offensive rebound.
Out of here.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Second
Why
shot
is he
opportunity.
jumping and he didn't even jump
And
up?
Sabonis finishes it off.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Monk.
Bro, I just passed the ball. They cheated.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Murray. The Kings leading. Here's Levine to the paint. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Pacers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Halliburton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Oh,
and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Malik Monk to the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by Murray. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Launches a 3. Rebound by Murray. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And
he's steady pausing the game.
That one drops for him. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Here's Turner.
Sabonis does a great job of playing team defense. He's always in great position. And look, you just never question his effort.
For Indiana, they had had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
For the Pacers,
and the second free throw, good. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Sacramento making some changes. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. On offense, here are the Pacers. Into the lane. It's stolen by Fultz. Fast break, here we go. Toppin pulls it in. And so here is Indiana. Here's Nemon. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Over in the corner, Ellis. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
He's trying to make me bump and turn so he can get that foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. 36 seconds left to play in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist.
And it's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And stolen by McConnell. Mathurin for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Matherin's got himself on the board with 3 there. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's DeRozan. And here is Murray. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McConnell. Up top, Mathurin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Levine's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Indiana leading by 3. Left side, Walker. Back to McConnell. Going inside. Nice D from Levine. Now the Kings with it. Here's DeRozan. Count the basket.
Get out of here, bro.
Hands on Benedict Mathurin.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it
Get
for
out the
a
way.
long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Yeah, bro.
Effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Pass to Levine. Back to Sabonis. Count that bucket. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Halliburton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin can't get it to go. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Pass to Sabonis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Nemhard. The offensive rebound. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Indiana leading. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Murray. On the wing, Levine. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Pass to Siakam. Now Nemhard. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Monk with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Could have got that. He could have got that.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort. Keep making things easy for the opposition on offense. Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother DeMar.
Offensive rebound.
Can't get no foul, bro. Yeah, that's
Levine looking around. Murray, good.
Oh, God.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Sabonis.
They let him get his own rebound, man.
By Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Pacers trail by 5. To end the run. And it's good on the way in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Murray. Screen by Sabonis. Inside. Halliburton outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Now here's Turner. Here's Siakam. The shot.
They bogus.
Nice D from DeRozan.
They bogus, bruh.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Sabonis. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Halliburton, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Shooting for Sacramento.
That's off as well. So he misses both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And so it's Sacramento who's...
Attention on hard like an ultrasound. I can read what's on her mind, no cap and gown. I'm brown and I'm happy when she down. That is but the posse hello. The function I can. This moment, take a picture. I think.
I'm gonna hop off that, man.
Baby, love my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party. This is awesome. I said it.